Look at this massive array of South Asian food. The textures, the colors, and the liquid consistencies are all drastically different. Yet in the West, these distinct preparations are lumped together under a single word: curry. In reality, that word does not exist in any of India's official languages. The misnomer started in the 16th century, when Portuguese colonizers encountered a Tamil dish called kari, a spiced mixture served over rice. They transliterated the sound into karil. From there, they began applying the term indiscriminately to almost any spiced, stew-like preparation they found along the coastal trade ports. As the British East India Company expanded its mercantile reach and administrative control, the term was anglicized once again. By the time it entered the English lexicon as curry, it had moved even further from its original Tamil roots. This process is known in linguistics as the law of Hobson-Jobson. It describes how colonizers phonologically warped native loanwords to fit existing English sound templates. There was an inherent condescension in this borrowing. Rather than engaging with the semantic weight of the native vocabulary, British administrators collapsed precise regional classifications for gravies and broths into a single generic bucket. This lexical hegemony did more than just erase language. It flattened a highly sophisticated system of culinary engineering, burying the actual physics and chemistry of the food beneath a colonial misnomer. Hyderabad's mirchi ka salan is a prime example of this engineering. The dish is built entirely around whole green chilies, slit and blistered in hot oil. To manage the heat, cooks construct a thick gravy from dry roasted peanuts, sesame seeds, and coconut. Ground together with water, the natural oils and proteins in these seeds form a stable colloid. Frying this paste over the fire slowly evaporates the water, leaving behind a highly concentrated, deeply emulsified lipid matrix. On a cellular level, capsaicin molecules from spicy peppers normally rush to bind with the tongue's vanilloid receptors, triggering heat. But here, heavy fats from the seed oils physically coat those receptors. This lipid barrier slows capsaicin binding, shielding the palate. The salan functions as a biological hack, allowing diners to enjoy the aromatic fruitiness without overwhelming painful heat. In Andhra Pradesh, the challenge is physical. A traditional pulusu involves boiling highly acidic tamarind extract. Without intervention, the liquid remains thin, causing spices and oils to separate and float upward. Cooks resolve this by introducing a slurry of chickpea or rice flour. Under heat, the protein and starch networks in the flour expand, trapping water molecules and emulsifying the sauce. There is a chemical layer to this as well. By boiling unrefined jaggery into the sauce, the sugar molecules buffer the sharp tartaric acid. This doesn't simply sweeten the dish, it creates a balanced, rounded flavor profile. The dairy variation, majiga pulusu, is even more delicate. Because it uses acidic buttermilk, exposing the liquid to direct heat risks instantly curdling the sauce. The coagulation rate of dairy proteins is governed by a strict thermodynamic relationship between hydrogen ion concentration, ionic strength, and temperature. Cooks manipulate these variables by maintaining low heat and constant stirring, ensuring the seasoned yogurt remains a smooth emulsion. Fluid dynamics provide the core logic for regional stews. In Bengal, thick and absorbent parboiled rice requires a highly fluid, hydrating broth like a jhol. By contrast, Tamil Nadu's kuzhambu is a sharp, acidic, pourable slurry. Its viscosity is precisely calibrated to saturate and coat plain white rice grains. Then there is kootu, the structural opposite, a non-acidic, mild medley of water-rich vegetables and lentils. A kootu utilizes a fresh paste of raw coconut and cumin to bind ingredients together, creating a semi-solid state that provides a textured counterpoint. In every region, liquid viscosity and flow rate are precisely engineered to hydrate, coat, or bind with specific local carbohydrates. We see this precision even in extraction methods. A dalcha pulls rich collagen from bones, while a shorba strains out all solids so the body can absorb nutrients without expending digestive energy. When we return to this spread of food, the monolithic label of curry begins to feel entirely inadequate. These are proper regional taxonomic classifications. From a northern sabzi to Odisha's tarkari, every name describes a specific culinary logic. While curry is a blunt, inaccurate instrument, these specific terms represent precise, highly evolved scientific tools. Abandoning the colonial blanket term is about more than just historical accuracy. It is the only way to truly acknowledge and preserve the scientific logic of the people who engineered this food.